I think now anything that gives a solution in terms of a window to onboard non-crypto friendly users into the space would be a good solution. And obviously trends like gaming are always a juicy concept, going up even in the bear markets and in bad situations like COVID. I guess risk management is something that you should always have in place. So unfortunately, we always have some downfalls because of getting too greedy or too excited about a project and not analyzing in full the macroeconomics. So I guess not selling everything at some point was one of the mistakes, but still, if you don't sell, you don't lose. So I still trust on what I invested. I think the best decision for me is becoming a builder in the space, not just an investor, and having something to wave the storm and to enjoy while bad things happen. You just focus on your stuff, focus on building and actually gain more value other than just income. Well, I think, as I mentioned with the solution, the biggest challenge is making it easier for the onboarding of mass adoption. And I think we're definitely very far from there at the moment. And it's a very typical comment, but I guess it's for a reason. Plus, I guess all the regulation that is coming along, just keeping an eye on that, and especially in GameFi, what assets of the games can be security and things like that are potentially threats that a game should look into when building. Well, traditional VCs should be more open to exploring this market. I think that risk management doesn't only come from investing on traditional assets, but on doing your due diligence, on actually analyzing what a company is doing and spotting a trend which many of them are just missing out on because of being close-minded. I think it's a great concept with big ambition. And so I was speaking with one of the founders and he said they're hoping to gain at least 20% of the whole gaming ecosystem. So I think that alone says a lot of the ambition that the team has, and the concept and the ROIs that they've given so far are something that also speaks. I think the ecosystem that they have and the backing of such a big name and pushing your project, opening many doors, not just the investment arm that they can bring, is what I would consider most valuable. So I think they've been on the right pace, on the right moment, leading what has been up to now the peak of the gaming industry, and they're very well positioned to keep doing so. That's a good question. AI definitely, with the boom of ChatGPT, is something that has been talked about for the past 2 months, and it's not going to stop here. And I think soulbound NFTs, when they actually get finalized and can be integrated into games, are going to be something that every game should be integrating to give ownership of the progress of a user without it being an NFT per se that they can transfer to other gamers and fake the progress or sell their progress.